Hello, my name is Noah Elkreef, and I would love to invite you to my upcoming workshops in Manhattan about going from self-doubt to self-worth. I will be giving two workshops, one on March 1st and one on March 7th, both full-day workshops from about 10 to 6. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about what they're about. And if it resonates with you, if it feels good, then you're so welcome to join. So the first workshop, these workshops are both very different and yet completely complementary. So you're invited to both, and you can also choose to come to one if that feels good, first one or the second one. So the first workshop is about finding self-worth within yourself. And what that means is basically most of us are spending so much of our time and energy looking for self-worth through external validation. So we're looking for success, we're looking for the next promotion, we're looking for the more prestigious job, we're looking for respect from others, approval. We want to get the next client to prove we're good enough. And no matter how much success we get, you may have noticed it doesn't have the capacity to help you to stop feeling this underlying sense of insecurity, this underlying sense that you're not enough, this underlying sense of being not good enough. Maybe you notice it, maybe you don't. If you notice it, then there's another way to approach it. You know, we kind of have this unconscious assumption, this unconscious like autopilot pattern or program that's just success will do it, like just more success. You know, or sometimes when we succeed at something, we feel really good about ourselves for a day, a week, maybe even a month of like, I did it, I succeeded, I made it, I accomplished it, I'm doing great. And then it's just a matter of time before those old feelings of inadequacy, of insufficiency, start creeping back in. And then sometimes we can just assume, oh, I just need more success, then it will stay. Then it will be really, I can really feel good enough and worthy and complete and whole. But there's a very clear reason why no amount of success will ever do that for you. And that is getting external success doesn't address the underlying reason why we feel inadequate, unworthy, insecure, self-doubt in the first place. So the reason that we feel this way it can come from multiple different sources. It can be beliefs we formed in our childhood, you know, from different types of failures or rejections. Not necessarily anything big, right? Just not getting the perfect score or not getting the right answer when we're in class. It can be subtle rejections from our parents that when we succeed at something small, whether it's walking or talking or going to the toilet or anything, we get love and approval. And when they don't give us the love and approval, when we don't succeed, we don't get love and approval. And so all of these types of things that happen all the time unconsciously create this sense within ourselves, this belief, this pattern within ourselves that I am only lovable, I am only good enough if I succeed. You understand? So it's like, am I worthy? Am I good enough even if I'm not succeeding? Yeah, things like this. So we have beliefs inside that we're not enough. We have buried emotions from moments of stronger rejection where we felt really hurt, we felt really not good enough, but instead of feeling it and expressing it, we denied it and pushed it down. We might not even be aware of these moments because we push them down so effectively. This inadequacy can also come from our parents, just that our parents felt always inadequate, and that was absorbed into us in different types of ways. So whatever source it is, the inadequacy never comes from actually not having success. Unworthiness, inadequacy, incompleteness, insecurity is never created by not having success. So the solution can never come from getting more success. Yeah. So that's the first workshop, is basically we're going to address some of the causes of inadequacy and low self-worth or insecurity, this type of stuff. So you don't need to keep spending all of your time and energy trying to get more success in order to hopefully one day feel good enough. And before you get too afraid, that doesn't mean you don't want to pursue success, right? It's about pursuing success and pursuing our achievements and our accomplishments and whatever we want to do from an authentic desire, as opposed to trying to get self-worth from it. Because if we do it from that place, we just end up with disappointment, and it confuses our motivation and our drive. Motivation can come from another more beautiful, relaxed place. So that's the first workshop. The second workshop is very similar, but different. And that's about to stop trying to prove to yourself that you are great. Okay? So it is so unbelievably common that we are trying to prove to ourselves all the time, whether it's at work, in our social interactions, in our individual life, that we are great in one way or another. Maybe we're trying to prove to ourselves we're smart, or kind, or successful, or capable, or wise, or anything, or a good person. We're just, it's so deep. This pattern is so deep of trying to prove to ourselves that we are good enough, that we're great. And it's tiring and it doesn't work. So no matter what you do, like if you're trying to prove to yourself you're smart, I was trying to prove, my whole life I thought I was the smartest guy ever, right? And I proved it. I got really top scores, on math exams without studying. I was accepted into Mensa. I got the best jobs. My reviews were good. I always proved to myself over and over again that I was smart. But no matter how much you prove it, no matter how much it's factually correct, it's not enough to feel it so deeply that there's no insecurity or self-doubt. There's this always like proving energy whenever we get a problem, whenever we have a new project at work, a new client, a new person in front of us. So the same goes with trying to be a good person, trying to prove you're a good person, prove you're wise, prove you're, capable at your job, like you're good enough at your job. You're always trying to prove it. So the reason it doesn't work, no matter how much you factually prove it, no matter how much society, the person in front of you, your boss, reaffirms that you're great in this way, it's never enough, because there's something going on underneath it. There's something going on why we don't just live with this knowing, I'm smart, I'm great. Like, if it was known, it's relaxed. Right? It's relaxed, it's calm, it's just solid. So we want to live with the solidness of I'm wise, or I'm great, or I'm wonderful, or I'm smart, not like this proving energy. And so underneath it is very, very often a belief in the actual opposite of what we're trying to prove. So even though I believed I'm smart and everything in my life seemed to prove it, it turned out that there was stuff underneath it, like really, really hidden, and I would never guess it in a million years, that I believe I'm stupid. That there's different parts within myself that feel stupid, that feel like an idiot, that feel all these types of things that go against exactly what I'm trying to prove. And so this workshop will be about exploring the things we're running from, exploring the parts of ourselves we're hiding from that go against what we're really trying to prove to ourselves and to others. And then we're going to work with those parts and undo them, let go of them, integrate them, whatever we need to do. So if this resonates with you, if you can feel a yes to either one of these or both of these, then I really welcome you. It's going to be great. We're going to heal a lot of stuff. And yeah, please let me know if you have any questions. You're welcome to come to both. They kind of complement each other, but will be different. The things we'll be doing will be different. And that's all I have to say. So you can click a link somewhere around here maybe and learn more about it and perhaps buy some tickets. Okay, bye.